Alright, everyone, it's me back in the garage giving you updates. So, two tournaments have come and gone. First tournament was at San Vicente. It was a team tournament where I got to get my Bill dance on. I was in the back uh, as as the co-angler. Got to sit down, and it's very nice. It's very nice sitting down and fishing, especially when your back starts to tighten up a little bit. But yeah, no, we struggled. We watch everyone else catch fish all day. Um, we're in the right areas, I would guess, because like I said, everyone else was catching fish. We just didn't, just couldn't put the puzzle together correctly. But we did manage to get five, so that was good. Got some much needed points for the first tournament of the San Diego Team Series. So we're excited to see if we can improve upon that coming up tournament two, which is going to be El Cap. It was a weird situation. I had the Team Series first tournament was at San Vicente, and the first Federation tournament was at El Cap. Now it's February, and it's basically going to flip. I'm going to have a team tournament at El Cap and the Federation tournament at San Vicente. Right. Now for the Federation tournament, back to Sandy. So what we ended up catching the fish on, um, drop shot. That was it. I threw everything else. Threw swim bait, or I threw the umbrella rig. Partner threw a swim bait. Mm, threw wacky rig. Threw Ned rigs. Threw we pretty much threw everything in the tackle box. But the only thing got consistently bid on was the drop shot, and I got it on the Orange Crusher. Man, I love that worm. So it's again the Orange Crusher did it. Put a little on my little scent that I put together on there. Um, don't know if it necessarily helped. Like I said, everyone else is catching fish, and they don't have my sauce, so probably didn't matter. But I think it mattered for me. So we ended up getting five, so that was good, and it was a grind, but we got him. Then had the Federation tournament at El Capitan. Um, Once again, struggled, and I'm not saying the infamous. Yeah, I struggled, but I showed up with 20 pounds. No, no, I it was a grind for me to get five fish. So basically, only had three spots and really one spot. We camped out at one spot most of the day, or we fished in one spot most of the day. We did bounce a couple other spots that caught fish, but we always went back to our starting spot, and we were able to catch fish. Granted, the fish weren't big, and there is the dilemma, but took a while. Finally caught five. Watched one of the other competitors catch an 8 pounder. It was pretty cool watching him do it. As I was trying to figure out why he's not using a net. I thought it was a personal choice. Like, hey, I don't have time. I'm just gonna do it. But he kept doing circles around the boat, trying to control the fish. Fish was whooping him pretty good. Um, but he finally got down and was able to lift the fish and get it in the boat. After the tournament, come to find out, his net blew out of the boat on takeoff. So he didn't have a choice. He had to we'll say use his hands, get his hands dirty and land the fish. But good on him. It was awesome. No, I didn't see what he was throwing, and no, what I probably tell you about what he was throwing doesn't matter. I'm not throwing it. I have no clue what it was, and it's probably not going to work for me. I just got to catch fish how I catch fish. It only makes sense to me, I guess. But had a pretty good day considering. I mean, it wasn't raining, so that's always a plus. But yeah, just couldn't figure them out. I know other people said that they caught fish and they were weeding through them all day, and a lot of good weights. I think 15 something pounds won. Um, Quite a few 4 pounders, 5 pounders caught. Just like I said, it wasn't me. Uh, for me, once again, I threw everything. I threw the buzzbait, top water. Yeah, I know I'm crazy. What are you doing throwing top water in the wintertime? I throw top water year round. Granted, I understand you may only get one or two bites on top water in the wintertime, but those 1 or 2 bites are going to be massive. So, and it's worked out for me before, so I'm going to keep doing it. But didn't get hit on any of that. Threw spinner baits, nothing. Threw the bladed jig for nothing. Threw a regular jig. Well, the articulated jig head or biffle head. That's what I threw. Still nothing. Only thing I can get bit on was drop shot consistently, and even then I had to switch colors up. I started off with that green pumpkin purple, and then it's just like at 9 o'clock they just wouldn't bite it anymore, and so I went back to, you guessed it, that orange crusher, and orange crusher was able to put some more fish in a boat and get a lot of bites, and then I did roundup 2 with my Neko rig with Green Pumpkin Party, and I caught those fish in like 2 feet when I used the Neko rig. So that was pretty cool. Most of the fish, I tried fishing it, marked the fish, fishing deep about 20 feet, but like I said, just for whatever reason, our spots weren't holding big fish, nor were they holding. Well, I can't say they weren't holding a lot because we caught fish. I mean, partner had 4 fish, I had 5 fish. We caught some shorts, so it had fish, just not the size we were looking for. So, still a fun day. Like I said, it didn't rain on us, and that's always good. Just being out in the water and seeing everybody, and thought we put on a pretty good tournament for everybody. So, moving forward, like I said, new month, new set of tournaments. Now I got my club tournament kicks off the season, so. We got a tournament at Murray. Went and practiced there. Yeah, it was a boat ride. I didn't get bit, so that's how my practice has been going. But there's always another day. So when it comes to tournament time, I plan to put something together and see when we get these fish to go, and that's what's important. Once again, plan to throw the jig. Plan to throw a swim bait, committed to it, and we'll see what happens as it goes. Of course, if things get squirrely, we'll drop down, and of course, I'll break out that Oscar Charlie. But hopefully, we can get a few big bites with the heavy artillery. And then towards as we progress through February, like I said, another team tournament that's going to be at El Cap. I'll be in the back seat, so no telling where we're going or where we're going to fish at. Like I said, I'm going to get my bill dance on. I'm going to be in the back, and once again, I'm going to throw the big buzz bait, see if I can get a big bite and a jig, and, just have some fun in the back, just chilling. And then when it comes to the Federation, it's again going to try to climb up the ladder. Right now, it's hitting in 20th, and that's basically the cut for making it to state this year. So I got some work to do. I'm going to look to see if I can get a few more big bites. It's going to be tough. The weather's been a little weird, so I don't know if the fish will move up and be on beds by then. They should be. I know everyone says no, and it doesn't happen until later, but per my notes, per my experience in fishing, fish should be on beds about now. Not should be, the fish are on beds now. It's just if we're going to be able to see them, and or if the weather just making them hold off. But in any event, it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to its progress, and then next month will be the first big tournament, and that's going to be the Toyota Series up at Clear Lake, and I'm excited for that as well. So that's in a nutshell. Caught limits in the first 2 tournaments, and we got to keep that going. We got to get limits in each tournament, and to even have an opportunity to win. So that's where we're at. Till next time, tight lines out.